Hello everybody and welcome back to another sports video here on New England Sports Nation. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the ups and downs of the NFC divisional game for the 2023-2024 NFL season between the 49ers and the Packers. Now, if you were to ask me what team I was going for in that game, I would tell you the Packers. A couple reasons. One, it's because I've been supporting the Packers for a couple years now. One, because I watch Tom Grassi a lot. You guys watching that are football fans, you guys know who Tom Grassi is. If you don't, definitely go check him out. He's one of the biggest one of the most popular Packers streamers on YouTube for football. And I've been watching him since like 2021. And I've been watching him since the the Tom Brady versus Aaron Rodgers NFC Championship. Buccaneers versus Packers. That was a heartbreaker for me and him because I was going for the Packers back then as well. But anyways, if you're a Packers fan watching this, you've seen this movie before. I've seen this movie. I'm a Patriots fan and I know the feeling. So Packers fans, I know you feel this even more. The 49ers, man. They always get you. And sometimes it's not even the 49ers. It was the Buccaneers game, years back in the NFC Championship, when it came down to the last second. And if we just talk about the 49ers, the Packers have lost now 5 straight playoff games to the 49ers. And I think they've lost to them 3 times in the playoffs out of the last 4 years. I think they lost in 2019 to the 49ers, then 2022, and now 2024. Wait, that's 5 years. That's 5 years. Yeah, I can't do math. That's not. So, 3 out of the last 5 years, the Packers have lost to the 49ers. And from the 2022 one to the 2024 one, it was the same thing. The 49ers gave a million opportunities to the Packers to win the game, and the Packers just couldn't do it. The 49ers beat the Packers 13-10 back in 2022. The 49ers beat the Packers last night, as I'm recording this, 24-21. But there is some good news for the Packers. And I know this will be good news, because it's a lot different. The only thing that's different from the 2022 and 2024 playoff game between the 49ers and the Packers, that's when everybody, and back in 2022, that was when everybody was going to become a free agent on the Packers. Because Aaron Rodgers left. And, I forgot his name, but he also went to the Jets with Aaron Rodgers. Cobb, that's his name. He left with Rodgers to the Jets. We all know what happened to Aaron Rodgers. We're not going to get into that with the Jets, but the difference is, after this loss to the 49ers, once again, after when the 49ers gave the Packers a million opportunities, there was a bright future for the Green Bay Packers. Because the main thing, Jordan Love. The Packers drafted Jordan Love years back when I started watching Tom Grassi. And I remember Tom Grassi did not like it at all. Nobody really liked it. And here we are. His first year starting as a quarterback, he took the youngest team in the NFL, the 7th seed in the playoffs in the NFC, and led them to the divisional round against the 1 seed. And they fought well. They should have won, but they fought well. Talk about last week. They scored 48 points against the Cowboys. And I know that was the most points the Packers scored in a single game. I'm pretty sure during the whole season. And it was against the 2-seed Cowboys, with the youngest team in the NFL. So that alone, making the playoffs with that kind of team is an achievement. Scoring 48 points against the 2-seed and winning to the divisional round is another achievement. And I'll tell you this right now. I know the Packers lost, but how they competed was also an achievement, even though they lost. Because the Packers were going into that game with house money. Everybody knows that. And Tom Grassi said this today. Next year for the Packers, they won't be playing for house money. Because there's a bright future for this team. It's not only Jordan Love. There might be some struggles with Carlson, the kicker that does the field goals. He's a rookie quarterback, and you know, some people are probably gonna hate on him because he missed that 40-yard field goal to make it a 7-point game. Couple of reasons why I'm not going to hate on him. One, he's a rookie, just like Jordan Love. I think he'll get better in his career. Two, that wasn't the only mistake the Packers did for the 49ers to win the game. We'll go back to Jordan Love. The last play of the game for the Packers. The last play of the season for the Packers. A very horrible decision by Jordan Love to throw it across his body while he's running out of the pocket, throwing into triple coverage. While they had like 3 timeouts with like 50 seconds left. And he had a lane to run to get a couple yards, then to go out of bounds to stop the clock. Or he could have just threw it away out of bounds and played second. It wasn't like 3rd down. It was 1st down. But I'm not going to hate on Jordan Love for that either. Because as a rookie, it doesn't matter what position you play, mistakes are going to happen like that. And unfortunately, it happened for your season while everything was going great. So, I mean, I've seen this happen to the Packers before, but I know people watching this have seen this happen to the Packers a lot more than me. And for the people watching this, I'm sorry. It's rough. So the 49ers will advance to the NFC Championship for the 2nd year in a row. I'm just glad the Eagles are nowhere near there because they're eliminated. So it'll either be the Lions or the Buccaneers, which I don't mind any of those teams winning. I mean, the Lions, they've never made it to a Super Bowl before, and they just won their first playoff game in like the last 30 years. So that's cool. So, and the Buccaneers, it'll be cool to see Baker Mayfield get to the NFC Championship because everybody used to hate on Baker Mayfield, and now he found his team where he can win on, and he just destroyed the Eagles. I mean, I know the Eagles were on a cliff, but they weren't doing so good. But who would have thought I would say Baker Mayfield would destroy Jalen Hurts and the Eagles in the playoffs? Who would have thought that would have happened if you said that like 2 years ago? The AFC, I'm not surprised. The Ravens kicked butt against the Texans, and now tonight is the Chiefs vs. Bills game. I am very excited for that game. That's going to be the divisional game of the week right there, I'm pretty sure. Just because those teams have seen each other so many times. And I'm not saying it's going to happen, but the last time those teams met in the divisional round was 2 years ago, and that was the craziest playoff game I've ever seen, and probably you guys have ever seen. So, and that was played in Kansas City, and now this one is being played in Buffalo. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be insane. That's it for me for this video. I'm just going to say right now, the Packers have a great future. And I can't wait to see what they bring to the table next year. I also can't wait for the Patriots to see what they bring to the table next year. I don't have a good ceiling for the Patriots at all. Because this year, going into next year, I mean, yeah, we got rid of Belichick, but, like, we need a quarterback. We need receivers. I mean, the defense played pretty well. That's what saved us from being the worst team in the NFL this year. But Packers, I say you're looking pretty good, and like Tom Grassi said, and I'm going to say it too. I don't think you're going to be playing for house money if you get to the playoffs next year again. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.